Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. There is only one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. Employers only handle the money, it is the customer who pays the wages. Vision without execution is just hallucination. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. To teach that a comparatively few men are responsible for the greatest forward steps of mankind is the worst sort of nonsense. Obstacles are those frightful things that you see when you take your eyes off your goal. It is not usual to speak of an employee as a partner, and yet what else is he? The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. If you had asked people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. Experience is the thing of supreme value. It is observed that successful people get ahead in the time that other people waste. That the devil finds work for idle hands to do is probably true. But there is a profound difference between leisure and idleness. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. It is well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. The greatest things in life is experience. Even mistakes have value. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. It has been my observation that people get ahead during the time that others waste. You may think the grass is greener on the other side. But if you take the time to water your own grass, it would be just as green. You can't learn in school what the world is going to do next year. Givers have to set limits because takers rarely do. Givers have to set limits because takers rarely do. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. As long as we look to legislation to cure poverty or to abolish special privilege, we are going to see poverty spread and special privilege grow. We don't want tradition. We want to live in the present and the only history that is worth a tinker's damn in the history we make today. You can do anything if you have enthusiasm. A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large. Those who stop marketing to save money are like those who stop a clock to save time. Some men may succeed because they are destined to, but most men succeed because they are determined to. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. One who fears failure limits his activities. Failure is only the opportunity to more intelligently begin again. I think that much of the advice given to young men about saving money is wrong. I never saved a cent until I was 40 years old. I invested in myself, in study, in mastering my tools, in preparation. Many a man who is putting a few dollars a week into the bank would do much better to put it into himself. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience and ability. You say I started out with practically nothing, but that isn't correct. We all start with all there is, it's how we use it that makes things possible. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. The remains of the old must be decently laid away, the path of the new prepared. That is the difference between revolution and progress. People are never so likely to be wrong as when they are organized. And they never have so little freedom. Perhaps that is why the people at large keep their freedom. People can be manipulated only when they are organized. An educated man is not one whose memory is trained to carry a few dates in history, he is one who can accomplish things. Liked our content? Do subscribe and turn the bell notification on to never miss a new video from us.